Hey there, y'all. I'm Juliette Miranda, and welcome to Bourbon Soaked Live, the best place to be on a Monday night for cocktails and conversation. Now, hanging out behind the scenes is my favorite button pusher. That would be David, the producer.
How did I get voted favorite?
Only?
That's more like it. I didn't think you had a whole team of us back here.
Well, I'm not cheating on my producer.
Oh,
did I
got it
just
right
shoehorn that in there? That was awesome.
Oh, it's off something.
Suck it. So if you haven't figured it out, y'all, tonight we're going to be talking about cheating. Whether you are cheating on, cheating with, or cheating in addition to, I don't know. It's all about cheating tonight, y'all. So make sure you join the chat and hang out and share your stories. Now, a note about the chat. If you are watching us on Facebook right now, unfortunately, we have a hard time seeing your comments because we're over here on the YouTubes. It's far easier to come on over to YouTube and hang out with our chat here where I can see you immediately. And speaking of, we've got some great people already hanging out with us. Now, Mad Kiwi gets the gold star for being here first, but it's kind of by default because he's not going to be able to hang out with us tonight. That means the gold star goes to Elder. So cheers to you. We also have Zach Sanford hanging out. I see Container Man has just joined us. It's so good to see you, sir. Swami, also known as Malton in Montreal, is here. Zach Sanford, and of course, my guardian of chaos. It is great to see y'all tonight. I hope you are having a good Monday night. What about you, Dave, the producer? How's everything going for you today?
Great start of the week. I think it's a win. How can you have a good win on a Monday? Mondays just suck in general, right?
I suppose. I mean, today I'm kind of dragging. We had a very, very long weekend.
We had a very, very long weekend.
And by that, I mean, we went to a diner at 2:00 in the morning on, what was it? Saturday night.
It will be Sunday morning officially.
And I think we were just hammered beyond all recognition. At least I was. You claim to have not been.
No, I was. I held it all together, but you certainly were seeing dead relatives.
Yeah, you know, if you stumble into a diner and you say, "Give me the tots with cheese," you've probably had
double up on
bit.
that burger.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm a little bit of a slow poke today, but hopefully that'll get kicked up tonight because I am drinking Whistle Pig 10-year rye whiskey.
Meh.
I know. I really wanted to love this whiskey. It's kind of the standard for whiskey, so some people say. It's blended and sourced out of fucking Canada, and then it's bottled here.
Blame Swami.
Here in Vermont. And it's 100% rye, and it's been aged for 10 years. Now, all of this sounds like it has potential. And I'm not saying this is a bad whiskey. I'm not.
Yeah, you said it was bottled in Vermont. It was bottled in Virginia.
No, my notes are wrong. It is bottled in Vermont.
Oh, is it really?
It is, yeah.
See, who bottles shit in
Vermont? I don't. Vermont and Virginia are like the same place. It doesn't really matter. Here's the thing with it, y'all. So it's 100% rye. It's 100 proof. It's not that it tastes bad. When I drink a rye, I want it to just explode. This just kind of tastes like flat cream soda to me. What do you think? Is that accurate?
I just think it's a little too sweet for my taste. Well, I'm not a big fan of rye, as you know already, but there are some ryes that I really love. Whistle Pig, it's kind of a pig.
Yeah, I mean, I'll drink it because it's here. But y'all, let me tell you this much. If you find it for anything over the MSRP, which is $63, do not pay it. That's just...
Swami says he hates Whistle Pig. There you go.
All right, well, good.
Charles Ashworth says Whistle Pig is only good if you're eating Mexican food. That's interesting.
Huh. I will have to try it with Mexican food. I can actually see how a little bit of this sweetness might balance out something that's got a lot of spice to it, like a good, good burrito sounds good right about now.
Burrito. Well, you can't find good Mexican here in New Orleans.
No, you really can't. We were just having a conversation about that the other day. There are certain things you can't find in New Orleans. One of them, Mexican food. The other, pizza. That being said, we did find a decent pizza substitute here.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
at all.
Chicago style pizza, but it'll do.
Yeah, in the chat, I see that Malta Montreal, while he's says, oh, here it is. Boss Hog is the single worst rye I've ever had.
I wouldn't say it's the worst rye I've ever had, but I'm certainly not thrilled with it.
Yeah, it's not a good one.
But I do see we have Lone Star Beer Reviews who's joined us. Charles Ashworth has joined us. And Elder says, I rated it a 5 of 10. I gave the 12-year rye a 7. That's 86 proof. Now, I haven't had the 12-year. You'll have to let me know, Elder. Does it just have more oomph
Does
to
the
it?
age really help it, the 2 years?
Yeah. How does that affect the flavor? Because I got to say, I'm a little disappointed today. It's not really helping my mood. Bashful of the Round Table has joined us. So hello. It's nice to see you as well.
Cheers.
Now, before we kick off our conversation about cheating, what do you say, David the producer? We tell everybody about a little thing called hashtag Bourbon Soaked Live. Hashtag Bourbon Soaked Live is our little getting to know you routine. Doesn't take much. All you got to do is snap a photo of what you're drinking or of yourself or of, I don't know, something clever and amusing that will entertain all of us and post it to Twitter using hashtag Bourbon Soaked Live. Do we have any there, David the producer?
Yes, we do. We have one, from Walter Lewis, who sent you a meme saying exercise makes you look good naked. So does bourbon. You decide.
Wow, I should have seen that before I joined the gym.
Right?
Although speaking of, my gym serves bourbon, which is pretty fucking awesome.
It's not bad.
So, okay, y'all, that's what you need to do. Post your photos to the Twitters using hashtag Bourbon Soaked Live. And while you're at it, while you've got your fingers doing something, like the fucking channel, subscribe, and
like the video, subscribe to the channel.
Whatever, just like and subscribe.
You're drinking too much early.
And tell your friends. Cha-ching. Not hard.
You have David Deering just popped in the room.
Well, hello. Nice to see you tonight. I hope you'll join our conversation tonight about cheating. Now, there's all forms of cheating. We're going to start off a little bit ease our way into the conversation before we get really down and dirty. And I think, why don't we start off with something like cheating on a test? Have you ever done that?
Oh my God, yes. I was the king of cheating on tests.
Oh, you must have had a method. What'd you do?
I didn't do it in college. Well, probably because I paid for my own college and I would have just been cheating myself.
You wanted the education.
I actually wanted it since I was paying for it. But high school, I could give a hairy rat's ass. So I cheated a lot on tests. And we were very good at it. Was it like in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, where you're like taping things to the bottom of lizards and inside your sunglasses? We'd have cheat sheets, but not inside like sunglasses and stuff. We'd like hide it in books and things like that. So, and we had these side desks. It was like half of a thing in front of you that you kind of squeeze your way into. Oh, sure. Yeah. So, what we do is that before class, we'd go in there, we'd tape it to the bottom of that half of the desk. Oh, wow. That requires foresight. Well, because some of the teachers wouldn't allow you to have books, nothing but a piece of paper. You got to clean your desk. You got to clean your desk. And you don't want to be fiddling around like your pockets and stuff trying to pull out paper. So, we had to be a little clever. I was the one who'd write it on my leg. I'd be sitting there going like that in the middle of my test and then covering it up because that was easier than anything else. But I did have some very crafty friends who would use code essentially to type out the answers or signal the answers to everybody. It was like in Casino, you've got the one guy tapping on, the desk or something, like twice for a B, 3 times for C. It was so obvious and so ridiculous, but nobody ever got caught doing it, which I'm baffled by. Take a look at the chat. Start with Charles. All right, Charles. What does he say? I was the one they cheated off. Yes, I was like that in college. Everybody was the one. Everybody was cheating off my Scantron forms. Scantron. Remember Scantron forms? Yeah. Oh, the worst. Just filling in little patterns all over those things. Swami says he's only cheated on an AIDS test. I can see that. That only hurts you. It hurts the whole neighborhood.
or no one, really, depending. David Deering says, I was lucky. I had some version of photographic memory, so I was able to just memorize notes the night before and do well on tests. Yeah, I would do the cram. Overnight, you just shovel in all the information that you can find and then try and spit it out the next day. And I usually did pretty good with that.
I cram for a lot of things in life, like when I do presentations or do stuff for work. I'm a crammer.
What you cram for is when David, the producer, was filling in for bands, he would learn all of their songs the night before the gig.
45 songs in one night.
And it was incredible. You'd be up until 2:00 in the morning, and the next day for the show, you'd know them all.
I have a photographic memory when it comes to music and notes, but when it comes to the written word, I have a big problem with that.
Yeah, I know you do.
You see, Elder says 6th grade spelling test. First and only time he cheated was in 6th grade.
Wow. Did you get caught? Is that why it was the only time?
Yeah, that'll make you stop. And Charles says, and you still failed. Someone just said, anyone have any buffering issues? I hope there's no buffering issues. I think we have plenty of
I don't
access.
know.
Let us know if you could see and hear everything. But,
yeah.
I think everything's fine.
It should be fine, but we do tend to get throttled a little bit every so often, just for funsies by the gods at YouTube.
Right.
So Larry has joined us. Hello, Larry. Nice to see you. He says, in college, I tried to cheat off my girlfriend, now wife, on a test. She covered the papers. She said I should have studied so I could bang her, but not copy her test answers. See, there's a lady with standards.
I love that.
She knows what she wants. Guardian of Chaos buffer. I don't even know her.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Matt Kiwi is back. I was worried about you. I'm glad you're here now. Cheers.
Elder, David, are you a good kisser? I'm a good ass kisser. Does that count?
Why? Are you interested in
you
kissing?
asking?
Yeah.
Is this a date?
Do I need to be concerned?
He wants me to cheat on you with him. That's not good.
No, people. Really? This early in the show? We're going there already? And yes, David, the producer, is a wonderful kisser. Not as good as I am, though.
Well, there is that.
Larry says, you've met me. Her standards are low.
Yeah. This is true.
Come on now. So, okay, here's one of my favorite things to cheat at, and that would be board games. I love cheating at Monopoly. That's the easiest game to cheat at, and so much fun because you can really piss off everybody when you do it. And then I still lose, which is unfortunate.
I just cheat at Scrabble.
You do cheat at Scrabble so much, and it drives me out of my fucking mind. He'll be sitting here going, oh, I'm just texting someone. Meanwhile, he's got the fucking Scrabble dictionary open up. I'm like, I know what you're doing. You know that XE isn't really a word.
But XI is.
Yeah. Lies. Charles wants to know how you cheat at Monopoly. You
steal the money.
Or I used to take the cards for places that you buy. Like I'd sneak an extra card for, say, one of the railroad lines or something.
Really? Oh, you were an asshole.
Oh, I was an asshole about it.
Holy cow.
Yeah, never play me at poker, y'all, because I am such a card shark.
Well, you know that I'm pretty good at sleight of hand.
You are. David is kind of a magician.
I'm not a magician.
He is. He has magic tricks.
Well, I'm decent at sleight of hand, so I would and have cheated at 5-card poker before.
I know you
Not
have.
with professionals. They would, slice my hands off. It'd be like a scene from the movie Casino.
I know. I don't need that to happen to you. But y'all, here's how you keep romance in a relationship. David and I had been together for, I would say, maybe 8 years, maybe more. We were sitting out in the driveway. We were drinking. And he goes, hey, I want to show you something. And all of a sudden,
I pulled down my pants.
Oh, I'd seen that already. He starts doing sleight of hand tricks, drunk in the driveway, like 1:00 in the morning. We were out there until dawn, him entertaining me. And I'm like, what? Why are you breaking this out now?
Because there was nothing else to do.
There was nothing else to do.
Yep.
That's adorable. Charles Ashworth says his hands are so fast you don't even know they were there.
Exactly. Bashful says she cheated at Monopoly for Nintendo, which is fun to cheat at. How do you cheat on an electronic game?
Yeah, well, the ones you can cheat at are the ones like Words with Friends, where you're just, always in the background looking up words.
Yeah, right.
David Deering says, standard video game cheating. Give your friend, younger sibling, the broken controller. That is such an ass move.
I think that's awesome.
Oh my God. What a shitty thing to do.
Walter de Montreal says anal is the best way to keep romance alive.
Well, it's also a good way to wake somebody up in the morning.
That's right. It's the Tuesday morning. How do you do?
Exactly. Yeah, that's an eye opener. Dr. Fish has joined us. Hello. It's nice to see you.
Yep. And Dr. Fish is right. Go ahead, hit that like button, share on social media, and subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome. That helps us out.
It does.
Since this is goddamn free.
I know. I was about to say it helps us out, but does it really? It just really strokes our egos. We like to see you here. That's all well and good. And plus it keeps the conversation interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
So have you ever cheated at work?
Not that I can recall. I mean, what would you cheat at work?
Well, I've had people take credit for my work, and I would consider that cheating.
Well, that's definitely cheating. That's cheating and being an asshole. It's kind of a
right,
combination.
Exactly. They're no longer with us.
It's cheating at your job, essentially, I guess, if you're taking credit for someone else's work. But I've had bosses take credit for my stuff a lot.
Isn't that the worst? It feels like you're in a never-ending episode of 9 to 5, you know, where you're just another step on the ladder. Oh, Dolly Parton. David Deering says, that's just being a fucking weasel.
Yep.
Isn't that the best word? Weasel. I like that word. Weasel.
Oh, and hey, Mayor Bear's here as well.
Hey, Mayor Bear.
Great
nice
to see you. And Container Man says, I used to cheat at work. What'd you cheat at work?
How do you cheat at work, Container Man?
He's a truck driver.
Are you logging in extra hours? I mean, that would be the only thing that I could think of. Or maybe
a false logbook.
Logbook, yes. The weight, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Charles Ashworth says, Container Man, all truckers have cheated. I think they just all cheated on their drug tests.
Ooh, cheating on a drug test.
That takes balls.
That is hard work. Not that I would know, of course. But particularly for a woman, you have to hide pee somewhere. And I mean, just collecting it in general, that's a pain in the ass.
They make it damn near impossible because with the last, for the job that I have now, I had to go get a drug test, if you recall.
Right.
And I don't do drugs, so I didn't give a shit. But all the protocols that they use, they actually have people that go in there with you now.
Do they really?
Well, at least for the guys, they did. I don't know if they do that for women.
I've never had anybody go in with me, but I've definitely been called out of work to have random drug screens.
I remember that.
And they were always like nail biters because for a long time I was, indulging in marijuana. And I usually didn't do it when I was in a job where I knew I could be tested. But come on, I'm a fucking writer and a creative. I mean, isn't it just a given that we're all going to be high as fuck most of the time?
Well,
it matters. I wasn't operating a rig. I wasn't managing anybody's money. I was just putting words on a piece of paper. Give me a fucking break.
I know. And you'd still get random.
And I'd still get random drug tests. I guess I just looked sketchy.
Yeah, there you go.
Container Man says, can't cheat now, electronic logbooks. Yeah, that does change it. Bashful says, I didn't fail. I got bleach all over my new shorts. Last time I ever tried to cheat on a drug test. That is unfortunate.
Oops.
Yeah.
The Cyber Pimp says, I quit drinking. And David Deering says, Lance Armstrong made it work for a long time. Yes, he did.
I know. That's impressive. And look at all the people in the Olympics who got by doing it.
Yeah.
Juicing up before the event. That's incredible.
Yeah. Dr. Fish asks, is it cold there? And he says it's
No.
cold in New Jersey where he's at.
It's spectacular
It's actually
here.
really, I hate
Y'all,
to say it. Yeah.
It's 75 degrees.
75
today.
degrees today.
I mean, still right now. I was debating turning the air conditioning on because it's so humid here that it gets really sticky inside. It's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. We don't have to show or snubble. Snubble?
Snubble?
Holy crap.
Who's been knocking back
Drinking
the whiskey?
much?
Jesus.
I was going to say shovel.
Shovel.
Don't have to shovel humidity. Try getting that
so
joke out.
True.
What a
yeah, that just like
mouth.
fell down to the ground, you know.
Holy
Tanked.
Lord. That one sucked a ball. Speaking
Oh.
of Lance Armstrong.
Ew. Ew. No,
Hey, he still has one good one.
you know, let's talk about ball sucking for a moment here.
All right. Nice segue.
It just made me think of it. That's a very awkward thing to have in your mouth. And I know you can't
A
relate.
ball? No,
David the producer, you
I got
can't.
nothing.
It's the oddest sensation ever.
Yep.
It's
Balls
just,
in the mouth.
yeah, I don't know why I'm discussing this now. It just came to mind. But yeah, it's just a very odd, awkward sensation. And I'm not particularly a fan of it, I will say.
No,
Sorry, y'all.
that doesn't mean I'm going to stop making you do it.
Well, with that, what do you say, we talk a little bit about cheating on your partner? So David, the producer, is apparently going to have to, go find somebody who's going to suck balls now.
Yes, I am. I'm already on the interwebs checking it out.
But first, let's define what cheating is in a relationship, because I think there's a zillion different kinds of it.
Yeah, there's all kinds of cheating at relationships. There is, a matter of fact, I was just, as we were researching this, I was looking up micro cheating. There is such a thing as micro cheating.
Now,
do you know what it is?
No, and it sounds kind of like bullshit to me. You either cheat or you don't. You violate trust in some way. What is a micro cheat?
I will
A
give you
white
an
lie?
example. No, let's say I went on to a dating website, didn't do anything, but I went around and hunched around for a while. Just looked out there, maybe even created a profile.
Okay, creating a profile is wrong. I mean, that's
Okay.
you don't do that. But if you're researching something, if you're just digging
Yeah, but-
around to like kill time,
To kill time on a dating website?
I don't know. You're curious. I mean, you're just tooling around on the internet. I feel like people take the internet far too seriously.
Well, that's what they consider
A micro
a
cheat.
micro cheat.
A micro cheat. No,
Yeah.
no.
Or somebody at work, they call you their work husband or their work wife. I always found that to be obnoxious.
That is so stupid and creepy. To have a coworker refer to you as their work wife or whatever it is, that just feels icky to me. Like you have some sort of relationship that's extending beyond paperwork. It's just ew. Ew.
OG Brick 420 says, if you think of fornicating with another person, that's a sin.
Not in my religion. I subscribe to the Church of Whiskey.
Exactly.
We're pretty liberal over here.
Well, micro cheating, I think everyone knows the boundaries of a relationship. So I don't think that there's really micro cheating.
Well, so David Deering brings up a good point. He says some girls I know think even watching porn is cheating. And he says he thinks it's healthy for relationships. And I have to
It's
agree.
healthy.
How could watching porn be cheating on your partner?
Exactly.
I don't understand that logic.
Nope. I think porn's totally fine. Well, we have what I'll call a very liberal style relationship. We don't get jealous. Of
No, we are.
really
And we're
anything.
100% monogamous.
Of course.
We've
Yeah,
established
yeah.
that.
We're not swingers or anything.
No,
Not
we
that
are
there's
not.
anything wrong with it.
No.
But I will watch swinger videos.
Will you really?
I will. Yeah.
Why? What do you like about swinger videos?
Oh, just the look on her face, like, who the fuck is this guy?
So it's like a Three Stooges episode, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, right.
Whoa,
Exactly.
who is that?
For the comedy alone. Hey, it doesn't belong there.
Watching porn for the laugh. I don't know about you, David, the producer.
No, but microaggressions or micro cheating is a light form. So it's basically anything that is non-sexual that would upset the other partner if they knew you were doing.
What is flirting? Is flirting micro cheating?
If you're flirting with another guy and I'm there, I don't give a shit about that.
Right.
If you're flirting with a guy and I'm not there.
And you're not aware of it.
And I'm not aware of it. Yeah, that's
questionable.
Yeah, that's questionable.
I do flirt with the butcher.
But you tell me about that. You get extra bacon. I don't give a shit if you flirt with the butcher.
So you're saying I can flirt with whoever I want if I get something free for it.
Well,
and tell you about it in the end.
As long as you just tell me about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't care if someone else flirted with you.
I have no control over that.
Yeah. You shouldn't have to tell me that stuff. Right.
Right. Exactly.
I always tell you, though, if a girl flirts with me, just because,
I love it when girls flirt with you. I think it's
awesome. I know.
And you're always unaware of it also.
Yeah. I'm a little stupid that way.
She'll have her hand on your shoulder and she'll be all like, oh, so are you in town for long? And you'll be like, no, I'm just, doing my thing and hanging out and having a drink. And I'm like, she's into you. You never know.
Secretions is a wonderfully awful word.
Secretions. Ooh, hey, the whiskey dictionary is here. It's nice to see you again. And I love the word secretions. Now, who said it first?
It was Guardian of Chaos. Without the smell, taste, and secretions, is it really cheating?
Well, I think there's such a thing as emotional cheating. Yeah. That's where you're getting satisfaction from another person who isn't your spouse or your partner or whatever it is. If you're going to somebody for something else,
right,
whatever it is, then yeah, that's definitely cheating.
Could you imagine me calling some other girl saying that, you and I had a fight or something like that? You wouldn't dig that, would you?
That'd be so weird.
Yeah.
I have, and this is my thing. I genuinely do not believe that men and women can be friends.
Right.
I just don't think it's possible. I mean, I think it's okay. It's possible to have casual friendships with them through other couples or, with your partner, but just like a one-on-one thing that excludes your partner, I feel like that's just opening the gate for trouble. It's something I've never been able to do, ever.
I can't have like a one-on-one relationship with. I mean, we have friends.
Well, we have couple friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have friends that are just like single girls that I've known.
Sure.
But I always introduce them to you and then they become our friends.
Well, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We all become friends together.
Right.
You don't have friendships outside of us.
No.
That are of the, opposite gender.
Not that you know of.
Not that I know of. Right. Well, I have that alternate, page online that I only tell certain people about. So I see the chat is rolling here. What have we got going on here?
Elder says, speaking of $1,500 sex dolls, is that cheating? A sex doll.
A sex doll.
Okay. If I had a sex doll and you didn't know about it,
I wouldn't consider it cheating, but I would consider it worrisome. I would be very concerned about why you're hiding a sex doll from me and why you wanted one in the first place.
I just love that surprised look on their face.
The sex doll or your partner?
Both.
Oh. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sex dolls is not. I never understood those.
No, I don't see the appeal of it. I mean, I see the appeal.
I'd rather just masturbate.
I like a vibrator. That's awesome. But a sex doll, no, I'm not getting anything out of that.
No.
or what's crazy are those molded
vaginas.
Right. From porn stars and everything. I think that's fascinating and weird. But I wouldn't consider it cheating.
And there's some of them that actually plug into the wall. Would you stick your dick into something that just plugs into a wall?
Undulating wall.
I don't think so.
That seems very Barbarella.
Yeah, I think I'll take a hard line pass on that one.
So what have we got here? Dr. Fish agrees sex dolls are weird. They have robotic mouths. Whiskey Dictionary says emotional cheating often leads to secretions even on your own. Depends on what orifice they're coming from.
See, that's the thing, and I have to agree with Whiskey Dictionary is that emotional cheating does usually lead to you fucking that person.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, because you're constantly in contact with this person for whatever it is, and always feelings lead to sex. They just do.
Right.
So let's see.
Okay, I want to hear your best cheating story. We talked about
okay, so
cheating.
we've defined what cheating is for the most part.
Yeah.
So let's hear your stories. I want to hear about people you've cheated on or having been cheated on with.
Right. The cheatee or the cheater?
So which have you been, David, the producer?
I haven't been cheated on, as far as I know. I mean, maybe it happened and I just wasn't aware of it. I was just so stupid I didn't get it. But not that I'm aware of. I haven't been cheated on. I have cheated on other girls.
Sure.
And I used to be a serial cheater in high school. I was not good with relationships in high school.
Yeah, you wanted everything everywhere.
I wanted it all, and I wanted it now.
Right. Now, did you get caught?
A couple times, yep, a couple times, and never ended well.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't end well.
I'd say I'm sorry the best I could. I just said it's not you, it's me. Kinds of conversations, but yeah, never made it any better.
No, it doesn't, because it always sucks.
Yeah,
you're always hurt in one way or another. Like, well, I've been in every position of it. I've cheated. I've been cheated on, and I've been cheated on someone with. So
you're gonna have to explain that one.
Well, it means I've been the other woman, knowingly been the other woman, where I knew the person was in a significant, relationship with someone else, and I hung around in the background, picking up whatever scraps were thrown my way. But the one time I lost my fucking mind when I found out a guy was cheating on me, he was leading an entire double life. I mean, he had me and he had this other girl, and he had solid relationships with the both of us. And I was so pissed off at him. I chased him out of my apartment. It was the middle of winter. And my balcony had these really long icicles that had formed on the railings. I started cracking them off and throwing them down at him like they were spears. I was so mad at this guy. I mean, he's dodging them, and I am just chucking these icicles down, just hoping to hit an eye or something fleshy. That would have been beautiful.
Well, Larry, who I went to high school with, he says, high school names, please. No, Larry, I will not be giving you a name.
No.
I will give you a first name, and it's Margaret. I think you may know who she is. So
that is the most name we ever offer here, y'all. We
That's
like to keep things reasonably private. We do have some amount of decorum on this shit show.
Some. Flash in the pans here. Say hey.
Hello, Flash in the pan.
If you want to stick your wang into a twang to relieve pressure, that's one thing.
If you were crying while you do it, that's another game entirely. Oh, nobody likes a crier. Oh, that's the worst. Oh my God.
Have you ever had someone cry while you had sex?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
Well, okay, so in two different scenarios. One.
Two?
Yes.
Did you hurt him?
I did. No. One was just like kind of like a tearing up, like, oh my God, that was so amazing. And it was a girl too. Of course it was a fucking girl.
Oh, well, that's different. If it was a girl, a little bit more emotional.
Exactly. Yes. But the guy, he hadn't been with anybody since his breakup with his ex. And it was just so overwhelming for him that he was just like, I can't do this. And I'm like, oh, you fucking pussy.
He really did that?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be a podcast story about this. I haven't formulated it yet, but yeah, it's in my archives because it was so awkward. Like, how do you console somebody who's sitting there tearing up in the fucking bedroom?
I just remembered a crier that I fucked.
A crier?
Yeah.
Who?
It wasn't during.
When?
It was after, and this was right after I got back off the road.
Right.
When I was touring.
After the Night Ranger tour.
Yeah. Shushy.
I love dropping Night Ranger names.
Shushy.
It's so much fun.
So when I got back, I had met this girl. It was a one-nighter. And I didn't know anything about her. And then after I had sex with her, about 15 minutes later, she started crying. It wasn't like right after. It was like 15 minutes.
Time elapsed.
And she starts crying as I'm driving her home.
Oh,
and
God.
I'm like,
the fuck?
You okay? And she says, yeah, I just feel real bad because, I have a husband. And I'm like, what? Whoops. I didn't know.
How did you find her? Like,
it was one of the clubs I was playing. Picked
her up?
No. One of the clubs I was playing. And then, we'd start talking and talking turned into drinks and drinks turned into.
And then she had sex with you and then
finger
she
fucking
had
her in the car.
remorse.
Yeah.
remorse. Oh, that's the worst.
Right.
Like if you're going to cheat, at least commit to it. Oh,
right.
Like no amount of sex is so traumatic. If you get yourself in that point, then you need to see it through and own up to the fact that you are an asshole.
Yep.
Can you scroll down?
Yeah, I'm going to, but Container Man says that he's been cheated on behind his back.
Oh, tell us more, Container Man.
Yep. Let us know that story. OG Brick 420 says, I got my heart broken. 8-year high school sweetheart cheated on me. I almost killed the guy.
Oh, that is sad.
Oh. 8-year relationship. Yeah. Yeah, when you get cheated on like that, especially when you're that young, you really don't have relationship experience.
When you are that young, I think people cheat in order to find a reason to break away. It's just easier to, distance yourself through someone else than just owning up to the fact that you need to move on. Yeah. And it's always sucky. I mean, it just blows, but that's just kind of the mentality I think people have.
Oh, and then Container Man made it all better by he cheated on his wife with her best friend.
I remember you telling us this story. That is fucked up.
I think it's awesome. She cheated on him first.
Well, I guess so. So, I guess you have this whole little round robin of cheating going on.
Exactly.
Y'all get your
and you wonder why it came up in divorce court, huh? Container Man?
Yeah. Funny. Gee, I don't really understand that. That seems completely rational.
Exactly. Larry says he's going to get his yearbook now. Okay, not really. Too lazy. Larry says John Cryer. Get it together. I get that baby hard. I don't know if I get that. I'm lost on that one.
I don't know.
I also cheated on the wife with a married woman. Oh, that's double cheating. Don't they cancel each other out if you double cheat?
Do you really need to ask that question?
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
I want to see what you're cool with and what you're not.
Yeah, you know where you'll be sleeping.
You should have told me that before I dropped off the deposit. You stone cold bitches.
Bashful says, I divorced the cheater and took everything I could. Ooh, vengeful.
Oh, you know what? But that's a thing. Women can do that.
I know. And that's...
You got to be careful. Cheating has its consequences.
It really does. If you're going to do it, you need to be prepared for the fact that it will end everything.
Who are you talking to me now?
I'm just putting it out there. I mean, it's nothing new. You haven't heard this before. I'm just establishing it for the internet to know.
That was a joke about a guy who cried to her and couldn't commit. Oh, okay. That's what he was talking about before.
Okay.
The Conqueror Cam, what's happening? Good to see you.
Nice to see you. So we are talking all about relationship cheating right now.
Yeah, and everyone who's in here, it would be awesome if you can go to the bottom here, like the video, share it on social media.
Speaking of social media,
to the channel. Yes,
David, the producer.
Social media, yes.
Should we check in on the folks on Facebook and see if there's anybody who needs, a greeting or a hello? And if you are watching on Facebook, get your ass off fucking Facebook. It sucks.
It's for YouTube. Grandmothers.
It really is, y'all. I ditched my Facebook page 1,000,000 years ago, and I've never been happier.
Oh, I just turned it on right here.
Hey, wrong button.
Julia McConville is, I apologize. Julia McConville is watching us. Efren is out there. A couple of folks. Actually, there's like 7 or 8 people out there on Facebook.
Yay.
Very cool. We'll get over here on the YouTube.
Come over, hang out with
It's much cooler over here.
It's way cooler over here.
People are asking me, well, why do you post it on Facebook then, you idiot?
It's bait. It's casting a line. There's a little bit of a treat on the end of the hook, and then we will nail you. I see that OG Brick 420 is loving this content and is a new subscriber, and I love to hear that. So cheers to you. Thank you for being here and subscribing and cha-ching, doing all that awesome stuff.
Nice. The Conqueror's first one, too. Virgin.
Ooh, cherry popping tonight. I love it.
Exactly.
Does it count as cheating if the person is a virgin?
If you're married, maybe.
Breaking new grounds. It's more like,
well, if you're,
am I going to see this thought through? You're giving me a look like
you know what? I
lady.
have like 16 things going through my head, and I shouldn't say any of them. So, Charles Ashworth says, "Promise."
I see Bobby Blaze has joined us. It is always awesome to see you. Who says he's been on Facebook for over 4 years, never looked back. Fuck yeah! Cheers to that.
Twitter and YouTube. Cheers to that. Oh, and Bobby, since you're here, we know you had to have some good cheating stories.
Oh, you must have something there, Bobby. We want to hear it.
So Bobby is a friend of ours who, was a pro wrestler. He has a lot of great books on wrestling. Mm-hmm. He did,
he's also got a podcast
circuits, and he's also got that's right.
Yes.
And he's also got a podcast. So good to see you here, Bobby.
Now, I see OG Brick is saying he's drinking Old Forester 1920. Always a great choice. And, it's funny. I see it in the liquor store all the time. I look at it and I go, oh, that's such a good whiskey. And then I don't buy it. Next time we go, we're getting Old Forester because I always enjoy it.
Oh, I don't see. Yeah, well, we'll get it next time.
I know. I don't know what it is. It's just some sort of mental roadblock I have in my head. Like I've had it, I'm moving on, but I always love it. So time for more.
Yeah, we have something on Bourbon Soak Live.
Oh, good. Hashtag Bourbon Soak Live is our little game we play on Twitter where you post your shit and we feature it on the show.
Yeah, just go to Twitter, hashtag Bourbon Soak Live, put whatever picture, whatever meme you want.
No dick pics, though. Please. Dick pics are just creepy and weird.
Well, we have something here that I'll pull up. Let me get that cheating sign out of there. There you go.
So, hey, Guardian of Chaos.
That's right.
Hello,
it's our
sir.
buddy Guardian of Chaos. And also a wrestler.
Absolutely. He does these great videos. He's always just full of such great energy and just positivity and such a cool guy. I'm so glad you hang out with us.
And really active. It does a lot of funny and very cool videos on Twitter.
Yes.
So
yes.
He's a great guy to follow on Twitter.
So we're talking about cheating. I see the flash in your pan says, I do have to admit I have slept with a couple of married women, but in my own defense, I didn't know it until after the fact.
Until what? After the divorce?
After the fact. I mean, after saying hello or after, you slide it in her.
After you asked, are you married?
Right.
Just ignore those wedding rings.
It's such a weird line to walk. If you are a single person,
mm-hmm.
and I talk about this on my current episode of the podcast, if you are a single person and it's a one-off event for you with someone who has a significant other, but has no further potential to you, does that make you a bad person for being the one that they cheated on someone with?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so at all.
It's such a weird position to be in because you're just having fun and you're not demanding anything of that person, but you are complicit in them being unfaithful.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you have to take responsibility for that person's actions?
Nope.
I don't think so.
OG Brick says my daily is Eagle Rare and really love the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Yeah, we love that too.
Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is
badass.
So badass and solid. That's just like perfection in a glass right there.
Why don't you catch people up on what you're drinking right now?
Oh, yeah. It's really not worth talking about. It's Whistle Pig 10-year rye. It's fine. It really just reminds me of flat vanilla cola. That's the best way I can describe it. It's completely inoffensive. I imagine this will mix well, but otherwise it's just mediocre.
Yeah. And I have to welcome Bill Cosby to the chat.
Well, hello.
Yep. Hello, Bill. And he says, so David, I hear you're 11 inches. That is absolutely
incorrect.
I am 12.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Please don't shortchange me.
Who started that nasty rumor?
I know. 11
Rude.
Inches. I don't fold it in half for anyone. Sorry.
That's just too many inches.
Really? 12?
Oh my God, that's way too many inches for a cock.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
I didn't say wide.
Woman wants it to come out her belly button.
Mm,
no. Well, okay, maybe one or two do, but for the most part, that's just a big fat hairy no.
All right. I think there's another type of cheating that we actually have to talk about.
Okay, tell me.
And that's, I just lost it. Oh my God. I can't believe that.
David, the producer, is very strokey tonight.
I am. It's like I'm very strokey tonight. I don't know what's going on. We were talking about.
You look like a cartoon cat back there. His eyes are
trying
just.
to think.
Where were you going with this? We are live right now.
Oh, yeah. I remember it now.
Yes.
It's cheating. Well, this would be cheating time. Considered cheating time.
Cheating time?
Yes. Plastic surgery.
Oh.
Rejuvenation, Botox.
Cheating your years.
I think that's. I kind of think that's, cheating. And I think it also looks ridiculous.
Well, it's false advertising.
I do too. I think that's a form of cheating. I'm going with it.
I agree. I think it is cheating. And I'm one, and I say this now as somebody who's in my middle 40s. I have no plans on doing anything like Botox, but maybe when I'm in my 60s, I will feel differently. I don't know. But I do think of it as cheating. Yeah. You're cheating life. Your age, your person in a way. I mean, I don't judge anybody who does it unless it really looks weird, but it's not my thing.
I think it's cheating and you're just kind of cheating yourself, but I think it's really more misrepresentation because if I don't know you and you're doing that.
So, well, does that mean that fake tits then are cheating?
I've never been a fan of fake tits.
Well, I know we've had this conversation a million times, but is that false advertising? Are you disappointed when you learn that some chick's tits are fake?
Yeah.
What if she's an amputee and has a fake leg? Is that false advertising?
That's not cheating. I mean, that's replacing a lost bit.
So Bobby Blaze says blowjobs don't count as cheating. Watching her and sharing her can be fun. Now that's entirely different. That is consensual, mutual, agreed upon couple relations. If your partner isn't in on you fucking around with somebody else, it doesn't matter where your mouth is. It's still cheating.
Right. All right. Give us a second here, by the way, folks. I just have to change out Juliette's batteries in her wireless here because for some reason they just started sucking all down. But I am still on here right now, so I can read a couple of these. If I find out our hooker has fake tits, I demand half my money back. I think that's freaking awesome.
I see what Cosby says. Well, you guys aren't shy.
No. Well, we're not shy at all. No, this.
The train wreck that is our show.
Yep. Hold on. I'm just turning you back on, and you hold, please. And you're all set.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're back.
I'm back.
Yep.
Yes, Bill Cosby, we are not shy here, and we don't expect our chat members to be shy either. So own up to your shit.
Yep.
We like it. So let's see what we've got going on here. Flash in your pants is not a fan of fake tits either. OG Brick says, if I find out a hooker has fake tits, I demand half my money back. Oh, you have standards. That's unfortunate.
Well, you know what? I think we
hammered this topic.
Hammered the topic.
Well, so, okay. And this is something that could happen if you are cheating on your partner. What about cheating death?
Oh, cheating death. That's
cheating
a good one.
Yeah.
Have you ever cheated death?
I've felt like I have.
Yeah, me
too. Like you put yourself in such a ridiculously dangerous situation and you come out alive and you're like, holy fuck, there just goes one of my 9 lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that time I almost got stabbed in the parking lot.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that one girl was hitting on me and her boyfriend saw it and he got mad and started chasing me around cars with a knife.
I love that some guy chased you around a parking lot with a knife over a chick.
Over a chick. Who I didn't even know.
The rock and roll lifestyle, y'all.
Weird. How did you cheat death?
Well, I think just in stupid things that I've done, whether it was engaging in a really risky relationship or having really risky sex. I've never jumped out of a plane and I'm never going to, but binge drinking, that's always incredibly risky. You know, you wake up in the morning and you feel like death and you go, holy fuck, how did I make it out of this alive?
Right.
But I've never been in a situation where I genuinely cheated death. I've never had a heart attack, knock on, arm.
Oh,
what is this? What is this?
I cannot stand Larry.
Oh, Larry, you're my hero.
All right, so we said to post stuff up on, of course, our good little Twitter.
Hashtag Bourbon Soak Live is where we expose David, the producer's youth.
Yep. And Larry was kind enough to share a little photo of me when I was in high school. I don't even remember this photo. This may have been junior high. I don't even know.
Everywhere. Just the little sparse little touches of a mustache. Look how cute you are.
Larry, you son of a bitch.
Very fuckable.
With my little Mexican mustache.
You do look a little Mexican there.
You know what? People used to want to throw hairnets on me. They really did.
Wow. What a little cutie you were.
Oh.
Aww.
I was a problem.
David, the producer, is just so cute.
Yep, Larry, I love you, but you're a dick.
So what have we got here? David Deering says, driving back from a basketball game, our driver fell asleep and foot slammed down on the pedal. Whoa.
Oh, that's cheating death.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, I've never been in any sort of major car accident, but yeah, you walk out of something like that and you feel like you've gotten away with something.
Okay. OG Brick says, I've cheated death many times. Got to hear at least one story. You got to throw one of those out there. And Charles Ashworth, same thing. You got to throw a story out if you've had it more than once. I have a second one that I can't believe that I forgot.
How did you forget it? What is it?
Remember when I fell asleep going down an off-ramp and rolled my car without a seatbelt on?
I am amazed you walked away from that unscathed.
The car rolled 2.5 times and I ended up on the side. On the driver's side on the ground.
And then
I had to climb out the passenger window.
And walked away.
Straight up. Yeah, and I walked right away.
That is insanity.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cheating death. I will say that's cheating death. And for those that are asking, no, I wasn't even drunk. I was very tired after a show. It was about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning.
You are like a corpse when you're tired.
Yeah,
it's terrifying. That's why I will
practically
not let us drive anywhere at night now because I'm so afraid.
It's like a narcolepsy thing.
It is. Yeah, you just have this weird when you're out thing.
Oh, Bill Cosby says cheating death. Well, I got shot in the head and lived. You got shot in the head?
Shot in the head? Okay,
there's more behind that story.
There is more story here. Okay, one, what kind of gun was it? Where in the head were you shot? Do you remember third grade? So I need more. Charles Ashworth says, I can top that. I fell asleep driving down an on-ramp, woke up 2 miles down the freeway. Whoa. Who are you people and why are they letting you behind the wheel of a car?
Wow. Yeah, Bill Cosby says, true story. Got shot in the head and lived.
Yeah, our friend Jody B has a similar story. Yeah, he got shot in the face.
Shot in the face.
Yeah.
And lived.
And he lived, yeah. I mean, he's fine now, but...
No, fine.
I mean, Jody B is a character. But that's not a result of the bullet wound.
It was a pistol. Not too sure the guy got away. Not too sure.
Oh my God, please tell me you weren't in New Orleans.
Right?
We've had so much escalated gun violence these days. It's terrifying.
We have tons of shootings.
Oh my God, carjackings are on the rise.
Yeah, but none here in the quarter.
Well,
it's all out
in the quarter. Well, the scary shit is outside of the quarter.
In the wards.
Yeah. But there are a lot of carjackings
in the wards and the outside parishes. Yeah.
It's creepy.
Oh yeah, I get it. It's tough. Okay.
Charles Ashworth says, I was in a Peterbilt. You were in a Peterbilt? Holy fuck.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Bashful the Roundtable says, I totaled my car, hit an embankment hard enough to bust the transmission out of the
car. Holy shit. Yeah, that's cheating death.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all. That's scary shit.
And Bill Cosby says he was shot in the head that was in California.
Well, yeah.
Now,
I've been in California for many years. And
the ironic thing
myself.
is that the people that live there now in California want to shoot themselves in the head.
I know it's miserable in California.
Oh,
Those poor fools still living there on their own accord.
Right.
On that note, y'all, David, the producer, is giving me the universal sign for zip it, lady. So let me just thank you so much for being here and remind you I have a podcast. It's called The Unwritable Rant, and you don't even have to have a podcast player to listen to it now because David, the producer, found a way to put it on YouTube. And my new episode is up there right now, and it is about, of all things, cheating.
That's
so definitely check it out if you get a chance. You have nothing to promote, do you, David, the producer?
I have nothing to promote. I might be doing an interview on my channel, on my YouTube channel soon, but I cannot confirm. Well, I cannot state until I confirm a date.
All right. Oh, I know the one.
Yes.
Yes. Ooh.
It's going to be fun.
Yes, absolutely.
It's going to be a fun interview.
Otherwise, so y'all, thanks so much for joining me tonight. Mad Kiwi, I'm officially giving you the gold star. You were here first. You stuck around, so yay you. Elder, my whiskey buddies, Whiskey Dictionary was here tonight. It was awesome to see you.
Bashful the Round Table, of course,
Bill
Container
Cosby, Container Man, our
David
new
Deering,
friend,
yeah.
OG Brick, 420, David Deering, y'all. Come on back.
My high school buddies, Julia and Larry.
Absolutely. Flash in your pan. Bobby Blaze, Guardian of Chaos. Y'all know I love you guys. You're just super cool.
Our new buddy, OG Brick. And we have Mayor Bear was here, of course.
Dr. Fish was here.
Mama Redneck, which I did not see her slide through. And did you say Bobby Blaze?
I did.
Very good. The Conqueror was here as well.
Yes, cheers to you.
And trying to remember all the rest of the people. I'm sorry if I missed anyone.
I'm sure we're missing people. And if you were here watching and you weren't participating in the chat, what the fuck are you doing? We're cool people most of the time. Sometimes I'm an asshole, but
most of the time.
Most of the time. David, the producer, is way nicer than I am. Oh, Malton in Montreal was here.
Of course,
too.
Swami. How could we forget him? And the Cyber Pimp.
Right. So next week, y'all, get this. It's going to be my birthday episode. It's not on my birthday, but it's very near to my birthday. And since we'll be in Disney World on the day of my birthday, I think we're going to have a little bit of an early birthday celebration.
Birthday bash?
Yeah, it's my birthday bash next Monday night.
Awesome. I got some good birthday games to play.
Birthday games?
Yep.
I'm in. We're going to be playing games, y'all. So bring your favorite booze, maybe some balloons, presents. I always accept presents. Blow up dolls for David, not me.
Yeah. Just for the surprised look on their face.
In the meantime, y'all, I hope you have a great week. Again, like the fucking video, subscribe to the fucking channel, just so I can keep doing cha-ching. Thank you. Have a great week, y'all. Cheers. You're still here? It's over. Go home.